so cold here. Ang lamig dito. Namiss ko talaga yung Pinas eh. I wanna go back to the Philippines. Just kidding! Hey, what's up? Good morning, Philippines! Hey! Kumusta mga idol? Okay na! Balita! Let's go swimming! It's so hot here, oh my god! So, nakakasalungat ng mammoth where kung saan galing ako eh. Summer time! Masarap ba dyan?
Masarap!
Sama ba ako?
Tara, let's go!
Hey, comment below if I should go swimming. Ang hirap talaga nangyari dito.
Walang swimming!
Ano man ang sa dila mo? Ano yan? Ay! Astig!
Be careful siya!
Wala akong pang...
May camera! Ay, may camera!
Para sa likuan na yan.
Wow! Ang saya kami dito! Wow! May kasama kami sikat ngayon! Oh! Batang Ilog na din to!
Sige, talon ulo! Tara!
Tara, talong!
Sikat na tayo! Sikat na! Oh my god! I was joking! Joke lang, pre! Grabe!
Ako na, may talong na!
Picture!
Wait! Students para mafia!
Talon ulo, Brad! Go! Hey! Ay, talsik! Go! Mag-flip-flop!
Oh yeah!
Hey! Hello!
Ayan, so nandito ako sa Philippines. We're back in the Philippines, which means we're gonna try and speak Filipino. This is a Filipino vlog. This is a raw vlog. This is a simple vlog. This is an update vlog.
Every day!
Hey!
Just like I know you should.
Say namin dito sa Pilipino! Hola, Philippines!
Yeah, so yung sinasabi ko is I'm back in the Philippines. This is just a short, simple update vlog kung anong nangyari sa buhay ko, sa kalasugan ko, sa health ko, sa katawan ko, and
Bumayat ka nga eh.
Hindi Bumorta ako kaya.
Laki katawan mo eh.
Nagbabalik ka ng dog ako araw-araw.
Tayo, tayo.
Ano? Pa-clickbait naman dyan.
Handisan. Wala.
Patingin, kailangan ng clickbait.
X up, this.
Hey!
Ako wala. Malamig. Sing. Tayo, ganda ka tayo, Handisan. Ansaya namin dito sa Pilipinas. Yeah, ito na kami.
Talon, ulo.
Talon daw. Ito na kami, tatalon na kami sa una.
Basta po, may isda ba dito? Ano meron? Patingin.
Catfish.
May lunch ba? Abo, catfish?
Kandule.
Ito yung bait mo?
Worm. Earthworm. Yeah, that is earthworm.
Saan galing yan?
Kanal.
Kanal?
Yeah.
Hola, fish.
Uy, baka mawala yan.
That fish.
That's my coffee.
That is like a shark. Look like a shark. Yeah. Baby shark. Baby shark. Pamapya. May mga asawa.
Ito yung kakainin mo to or gagamitin mo lang para kumuha ng mas malaking isda?
Ano lang yan, pakain sa hito.
Hito? Anong hito? Akala ko hito is...
Oh, not big.
Hito.
Hita.
Ayan, so nangaista dito today. Ano yung kasabihan na, di ba? Ang hindi magmahal sa sariling wika ay masigit sa malansang isda. Yeah, that's the moral of the story. It kind of works, eh? There's isda, there's wika, lahat.
Kailangan mahalin mo yung bansa mo.
True.
Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Wow. Ay, burger. Yung may
Salamat, idol! Salamat!
Thank you. Yung may hungry.
Ano yan? Yum burger?
Yes.
Jollibee? Nangyari lang ganyan? Umuulan ng pagkain dyan minsan? Normal ba yan? Astig.
Hindi, mabait kasi sila, mabait.
Oh, ano yun? Ano yun?
Wave.
Oh,
That's wave.
akala ko may pating.
Ikaw yung may sakit.
Oo.
Saan?
Speaking of sakit,
Philippines. Sama kami.
ayan, so let's get to the real talk. Why I did this vlog. Speaking of the malubhang sakit, ito nangyari. This is what went down. Basically,
Pero di ba kuya vlogger ka? Vlogger.
Oo.
Lagi ka namin napapanood eh.
Ay,
Sa
salamat.
YouTube eh. Idol ka namin eh.
Salamat. Alright, so I basically did two malaking bagay. The first one was I had to get a colonoscopy. This was pretty scary because when they did the colonoscopy, may nahanap sila na growth, ika nga. Also known as a polyp. It was a centimeter big, which is very large for something to grow within a year, because usually something like that takes about 7 years is what they tell me. So that was very scary. You know, I was in a dark place. I mean, yeah, you guys saw that vlog where I was scared, and I was just more scared, more takot after all that news, and it's like the world stops moving and time freezes, and it's weird. It's a weird place. So then I had to wait a couple weeks to get results for that, and habang naghihintay ng results there, I had to do the scans to see kung may nahanap sila sa katawan ko anywhere separate from my colon, to see if it spread or it came back, and luckily that was clear. So that was the good news. It didn't spread. At this point, we haven't got the results from the colonoscopy of the biopsy, where basically they clipped out the polyp, and they chop it up and they have to analyze it and see what kind of cancer, whatever else is in it and whatnot. But while they're all doing that, which takes, it's a very long process. But what all this means is that the old cancer that I had, it's gone, at least from this point, from what they know. So this new polyp, which they clipped out, the oncologist told me it has nothing to do with my old cancer, and it would be a completely new cancer, which is great news for me, because if there were remnants of the old cancer, that would mean it got out, and then that would mean it's a whole different story. That's crazy. But if it's a new cancer, it's still small. But then again, like, nakakaloka, grabe. Like, what are the chances of getting two completely separate cancers in 2 years? So yeah, and then a few more weeks went by, and finally got the results from the biopsy, the colonoscopy. Apparently, I forget what scientific word, it was some 3A on its way to becoming cancer, so it looked like it was a precancerous type of polyp, pre-tumor, but they got it out before it became that. And the good news is that, you know, they keep an eye on me. So that's basically the result, is I gotta get another checkup in 6 months, another colonoscopy. And I guess the reality of this is, as long as you keep getting checked up and they see the polyps and they just keep cutting them out before they become cancer, then you'll never get cancer through your colon. One, it's time consuming, of course, it's costly, you gotta keep getting these checkups and everything, but hey, it's saving your life. So, you know, for me, I'm just super thankful and grateful that UCSF is one of the best, I think, places for people with my condition in the entire world, and because they're keeping a close eye on me, they're keeping me alive, no doubt. I mean, if I let this keep going, and if I didn't go back and get checkups, then they wouldn't have been able to cut that out, and it was on its way to maybe becoming something cancerous. But in the end, I'm good. So they got it. There's nothing. I'm still free of it all. And yeah, just gotta keep getting my checkups. If there's anyone out there who has gone through an experience like this or treatments, just keep getting your checkups. I mean, that's really all you can do to make sure that nothing comes back and to prevent anything worse from happening. And now I'm happy. I'm back in the Philippines, and it's like back to work, and it's like back to life, and wala akong takot. I'm not scared of anything. I'm happy. Everything's back to normal. But it's just when I go back and go through that whole motion, like I did say in that one vlog when I went back and I was all scared, you know, it is very traumatic, and you get in this very lonely, reclusive, scared type of state where you don't want to talk to anyone, and it's like the world stops moving and time just freezes, and yeah, it's weird. But now I'm good. And now everything's okay. Now I'm okay to talk about everything because I'm confident now. And now we're back in the happiest place in the world, the Philippines! Kumusta, Chong? If you haven't seen, may ginawa akong series, 3-part series of the PASIG River. I'll link it below in the description. There's other boys like this. They go and swim and they hijack the boat like pirates, and they just jump off and use it as a playground. This is where things get kind of dangerous. Can't slip under the boat. They jump off these this bridge over here. Personally, I think isa sa pinaka-astig ng mga series of videos I've ever done. I just biked around with my friend Daniel Mars and we just explored Manila. Kind of fun. It's initially yan yung ginagawa ko bilang isang vlogger dito. I was just going around, walang plano, spontaneous living, running into ibang tao ganito, kinukumusta, saying what's up in you know, daily life in Manila, the streets. Ano balita? Saan kayo magde-dinner?
Wala. Wala nga.
Nga. Sige, meet tayo dito. Kailangan ko ng pitaka. Akong dala ng pitaka. 5 minutos. Kaya ba?
5 minutes, yes.
Sige, 5 minutos. See you guys ng alas, what, 6 o'clock or something? Ang hirap talaga mag... Oh, God! Ayan, salamat kuya.
Balik kami dito.
Sige.
5 minutes. Babalik ka dito.
5 minutos.
Di ba ito? Doon.
Oo. Kumusta, Chongo?
Hello!
Kumusta, Queen Chongo?
Wait lang!
Balita naman dyan.
We are winning!
Anong laro mo, pre?
I'm playing Mobile Legends.
Say hi. Woo.
Hello!
Ganda,
Wait,
mga
ang
balat-balats.
Oo, nagpapamigay po ako ng balat sa
Ang
stream.
kinis,
ML balat,
grabe.
just share. Oh, fudge!
Sexy. Hey.
Wait lang!
Wait, babe, you're good clickbait. Hold on, let me just...
Ano ba? I-clickbait mo na naman ako.
You're easy on the eyes.
Sus, kailangan ko muna Photoshop sarili ko. Uy, bakit ako maganda dyan?
Ganda mo eh.
Ganda ng lighting ko kasi. Uy,
Sige. Kami sat-sat.
Ang saya namin ngayon. Jollibee kami.
ba ikaw yung nag-post ng trumpets?
Oo! Sige, tara!
Mag-Jollibee kami. Ang saya namin ngayon.
Ay!
Vincent, Quaynal, B. Cruz, JB Duran,
Ronald Donna!
Luis Ivan Arceo, Eric Jombico.
Hey! Yeah, sure. From Germany.
I'm Christabel from Florida.
Okay, cool.
Night and day, if I may.
Sige guys, uwi na ako ah.
Bye-bye. Thank you, kuya.
Salamat sa pagsama sa adventure.
Maraming salamat sa Jollibee mo.
I always find it interesting, you know, hearing different stories of different people and stuff. Hey, kumusta? How's it going? You know, all those guys were telling me, oh, sige, go! Halika dito! Hey!
Hello po.
You're on the vlog, pero huwag kayong baka masagasahan kayo!
Hello po. Hello po. Panoorin namin yung sir, ha?
Bukas upload ko to!
Ay, sige, bukas po.
Sige.
Panoorin namin yan.
But yeah, no, yung sinasabi ko is, mga bata, all of them don't have fathers. Either one's in prison, most of them left their asawas. One of them died drowning in the PASIG River when he was drunk. All of them have the same job, they just all weld. That bridge that's being made, the PASIG River Bridge, they're all welders there 5 days a week. Some of them go to school. They've all been swimming in the PASIG River since they were kids, and they all say that it was way cleaner back then. Akala ko the PASIG River got clean, but according to them, they say they said it's way worse right now. I don't know. There's so much story though. Pwede pang documentary, pwede pang series. Maybe we could explore that another time. And I always wanted to just, you know, immerse in that area and even try living there just to see that way of life. Thank you. Today's giveaway is this backpack. I think it's got its fair use. Been through Iceland, been through Paris, and all these other crazy countries. I know Hawkbag will send me a bunch of different types anyway. So comment with the hashtag below swimming and like the video, and you can win one of these. Oops. All right, bye bye. See you on the next vlog. nagpapalamon ka ng K-pop. Kaya ano ba to? K-pop ako. Ano ba ako, Jungkook?